always record public officials for transparency and accountability. So if I get a denial like this, I would take that recording and then I would take that to litigation.
No, but do you mind providing us your information?
Yeah, I'm a,
okay.
Yeah, that's a Fourth Amendment. No, I'm a constitutionalist, so that's a Fourth Amendment issue right now.
Who they told me to give it to you?
Who's they?
The state. So, yeah.
Who's the state? Like who?
I have a, okay, yeah, no worries. Thank you so much.
Okay, well.
Okay, no, basically that's it. They don't know, I understand that, but it's going to make everybody uncomfortable.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. What is your intention? Like, if they already gave you an answer, what is your intention to stay here, I guess?
Well, to know you got a job to do and you're doing your job.
Right.
Just go home.
Think about that, chat. He said, I know you got a job to do and you just doing your job.
I need a CAD number.
A CAD number?
Yeah, case number.
Like a case number?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you can have it.
When those private conversations take place, that's when I request a body count to see what that conversation is all about. Yeah, that's what I do.
You're wanting us to answer these questions?
Not you guys, your public information officer will.
But, I mean, just be careful with other people. I don't know what your intention is and everything. Make them feel uncomfortable. People who are just being cool with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you're purposely making them uncomfortable, or I don't know what you're trying to do right now.
Fellow Americans. My fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
EA
Nation.
It's in the game.
Yeah. You know what the fuck going on. Live in the flesh, one of the best. City to city, titty to titty is the kid. You know what I'm saying? Damn it, OJ. Damn it, ENTCV. Educating America. You know what the fuck going on. You know what the fuck time it is. Back with another one when you thought it wasn't gonna be no another one. We back reacting to another audit. Before we go to the audit though that we're gonna react to, I just gotta give a shout out to TFA audits. The flash audits. I just gotta give a shout out to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's start there. Flex bombs for TFA audits. Yeah, I swear to God on my mama. My first reaction video I did, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was doing it to TTA audits, you know what I'm saying? But it happened to be a TFA audit video that basically TTA had just reposted, you know what I'm saying? Showing them some love, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, before I, you know what I'm saying, even wanted to do it, I was like, man, I don't want to get copyright stricken, you know what I'm saying? Because I know some people that got in copyright stricken just doing reaction videos, not even just on audit videos, but this period, you know what I'm saying? Just doing reaction videos on any type of content. Because people are just, you know what I'm saying? I'll be honest, people are just selfish, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I did my first reaction video, and I really was skeptical because my cousin was doing something, and he got copyright stricken just last week, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. So I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, you know what I mean? So I did my first reaction video. Like I said, I thought I was doing it to TTA audit. Shout out to the Tyrant Terminator, you know what I'm saying? I showed you love in my first reaction video. You just go back and see that, you know what I'm saying? Salute to you, you the motherfucking head honcho of this shit in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Let's start there, you know what I'm saying? But, so I'm watching the TTA video, and I'm waiting for his like intro and shit like that, cause he normally does his little intro and shit like that. But it ain't come, and I didn't recognize it until like maybe 10 minutes into the video. I was like, hold up, this ain't bruh, you know what I'm saying? But then it was somebody else, you know what I'm saying? It was the TFA guy, you know what I'm saying? And boy, he handled that whole audit right there like so smoothly and professionally, and you know what I'm saying? Didn't have no attitude, wasn't like coming off, you know what I'm saying, aggressive or nothing like that, you know what I mean? And it was a dope video. I thought it was a little cool reaction video that I you know what I'm saying, spiced up and did and edited and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? First one. And I made sure while recording, you know what I'm saying, the content and recording me reacting, that I showed love to TTA and I showed love to TFA, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm using their content, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't trying to like just like eat off another this plate, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just I kind of am a little bit, you know what I mean? But I'm also like saying, yo, I appreciate you for letting me eat off your plate, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was showing love in the video. I of course, you know what I'm saying, I'm crediting them in the descriptions and all that, you know what I'm saying? So I posted the video, right? And not even like, I say not even within like, I say maybe 10 minutes, because my cousin had sent me the picture, you know what I'm saying? Because I just posted it. I posted on my laptop and then left the house. You know what I'm saying? So when I posted and left the house, my cousin sent me a picture. And he sent me a picture of what TFA had said, you know what I'm saying? So I just go to it real quick, you know what I'm saying? Because it made me feel good a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We got some motion a little bit just on the little first video, you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't know, I got the little Educating America channel right here, you know what I'm saying? This is where I post a little auditing, reacting videos, you know what I'm saying? And I even did 2 audits myself, you know what I'm saying? You see, it was a long time ago, it was 11 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Just got real life shit to deal with. But, yeah, I posted my first video today, 6 hours ago. You know what I'm saying? I only got 9 views, but what do you expect from a channel that only got 3 videos and 2 of them is from 11 months ago? You know what I'm saying? But I posted the video, right?
How long? It doesn't have a.
I ain't gonna play the content. Y'all gotta go watch it. But y'all see I put, you know what I'm saying, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Tyrant Terminator, and shout out to the Flash Artists for the content. You know what I'm saying? And again, I went in there and I was saluting TTA and I saluted TFA when I found out that it was him. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, if y'all gonna react to people's content, y'all gotta show them love and give them credit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're using their shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just like common sense. 1 + 1 = 2 every day. You feel me? So. The comment he said, I was like, okay, bro, look what he said, y'all. Come on, chat. My man said you got full permission to use any of my videos at any given time you choose. I support your journey as a content creator. Let's go. Yeah, straight out of my mama. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I hope the stream deck work. Did the stream deck work? Okay, oh yeah, so y'all definitely heard that. Alright, so we in there, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you know I respond, I have to respond, you know what I'm saying? I said, thank you, my guy. That's too real. I appreciate your support as I start this journey. Guys like you and TTA, keep me motivated. Stay blessed, my brother. My man responded, most definitely. You part of the family. Part of the family, chat. Let's go. So just off my first reaction video, just getting some love like that from the dude that, you know what I'm saying, content that I was reacting to, that's love, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's like encouragement, bro. That's like inspiration, bro. That's like motivation, bro. Like, that's everything right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, let's get it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody eats, B. Like, for real. Like, everybody eats, nigga. Let's get to it. Let's get to this money, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to the goddamn content, because content creation rules everything, you know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate you, TFA. You feel me? And I appreciate you, TTA. You know what I'm saying? Like, real, from the bottom of my heart, that ass serious. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because not only you, TFA, that... You know, the biggest smile came on my face, pause, you know what I'm saying? When I seen that earlier, you know what I'm saying? I immediately showed my little, you know what I'm saying, bagel, like, yo, look what bro said, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's dope, you know what I'm saying? And you already know how I feel, pause, about TTA, you know what I'm saying? He gave me the courage and inspiration, motivation to even get out there and take 2 steps into the post office. And he doing more than post offices. He going to the you know what I'm saying, town hall, he going to the libraries, he going to the justice centers, the police stations, you know what I'm saying? I just went to some post offices, you know what I'm saying? But he gave me the courage and inspiration to do that, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm, you know what I'm saying, talking a little bit too much and we're going to get to the content, but that's just me being honest and me just being genuine, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate both of y'all, TTA and TFA, you know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, hope all is well, God bless y'all. And I hope, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucking shit goes to the next level for y'all, because it's going to continue. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all stay consistent with it. Matter of fact, I ain't even got to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, to try to give y'all any kind of, you know what I'm saying, advice or anything, because y'all already doing it. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to stay blessed, you know what I'm saying, and keep educating us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep educating us. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I ain't gonna speak too much more on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate TTA. I appreciate TFA. We are about to get to. So the content that we reacted to last night, right? TFA audits. The content that we reacted to last night, right? He had went into his where did he go into? So this is the content that we reacted to. I don't know exactly where. Okay, he went into the Human Health and Services Department. So man don't play no games. Let's start there. Man went in there one day, let him know what was up. Like, yo, I can be in here. Next day, followed up, revisit. And y'all see, he went there for a third time, so we gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what the revisit talking about. Again, shout out to TTA, audits, Tyrant Terminator, and shout out to TFA, the Flash audits. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Hope all is well, and God bless. Let's get to the content. Educating America. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the motherfucking channel. Let's get it.
Consider yourself in contempt. Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Hand me your gun and your badge.
And the very next Flash family, we are back out here again. The very next day, about to conduct this revisit.
The very next day. Let's start there, chat.
At this Texas Human and Health Services, filed my FOIA request while also exercising rights, Constitution protected rights, such as the First Amendment. We are here again. Filed this FOIA request. Yeah. Hold on. How you doing? I'm here to file a FOIA request.
I'm sorry?
I'm here to turn in public records request.
You didn't turn in information?
Yeah. I have this that I want to turn in. It's just a public records request. I already prepared it. So who needs this? Who needs this?
So, just so y'all know, they gon' say like, I don't know what did he have it on? Did he show like what he had the request on? No, he didn't show what he had the request on. So literally, like, oh, you gotta fill it on a piece of paper, email online, whatever. No, literally, I can get a napkin, I can get a blank sheet of paper, and put a FOIA request on there and say I am submitting a FOIA request for the payroll of such and such, or really you can do this. You can say I'm submitting a FOIA request to every employee at this Human Health Services Department, the payroll of every employee at this Human Health Services Department, the goddamn all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. FOIA body cam footage, FOIA interrogation footage. Yeah, you can FOIA everything, literally. You know, everything that's available to the public, you can FOIA it. That's what a lot of people don't know.
It's just a public records request. I already prepared it. So who needs this? Who needs this?
So can you just not come back and use this? Go ahead and go to window number 1.
Window number 1. All right, appreciate it. All right.
Let me help with the baby.
Okay, okay, yeah. You're welcome. That's okay. Together. Maintaining good composure. No sitting over there all quiet and humble like he's supposed to. That's what I'm talking about. The temperature has changed. We are back here again. The temperature has changed.
Temperature has changed, chat. Yeah.
Look at that. Ain't getting no real pushback right now in the terms of what we got yesterday. Goliath has fallen. Y'all see Goliath ain't standing up no more. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Turning his FOIA request. I don't know if y'all heard her when I first walked in when she said, "Can you not point the camera at me?" Right? You know, I just dismissed it, just pretty much ignored her.
Oh, he getting up. Is he coming over there, chat?
What's going on?
Not much. So,
God damn. Come on, man. Mine was just here yesterday.
you can't stop you from recording and hearing stuff like that.
Oh my God. You can't be fucking serious.
However, they do ask that if you do not record the client telling sites.
The what?
Not record the client telling site. That's all they ask. That way you can record and stuff. So.
What?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's not the client telling please.
How would I not do that? But it's an asking request though, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's it. So.
Yeah, they can ask all they want, and I can respectfully deny. Let's start there.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, discriminatory or anything like that, but these look like foreigners that are probably came into the country illegally and reaping free benefits from the United States government. But I don't want to start there. That's another story. Her too, but I see him every day. This is definitely one.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys know, but I'm sitting down. So the security came over here and he basically was asking me, you know, he said, "I can't stop you from recording, but no, they be asking if you can not record the clientele inside the building." And like I said, I was sitting down, so.
That's one too. I ain't gonna lie. So it's three of them in there. They ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't supposed to be here anyway. But somehow they're able to get these benefits. It's fucking crazy.
We're here politely you know, I do appreciate him coming up over here politely asking. However, you know, I'm not gonna let that request stop my rights, you know, so the quicker they get me in and out, the quicker I be gone. Yo, big dog, really, all I need is a copy of this. If you can give me a copy of this, I can get out of here. So I'm gonna turn that in. It's a public records request.
Okay.
Yeah, they make sure they sign it, that they received it, and I got 10 days to actually get the information. So they should email. Matter of fact, they don't email me the information. Yeah, they know the law. I turn it in. They got 10 days to actually respond to it, but they're going to respond by email. Yeah, and it's just a public records request. Yeah. All that information is legally requested information under the Public Records Act. Okay. They gotta sign it first, hold on. Cordova, before you make a copy of that, they actually have to sign it first. You gotta sign it first. Because when you give me the copy, you gotta give me the signed copy. Yeah, so just because I see them make a copy, they gotta make a copy first. I mean, they gotta sign it. Or stamp it.
You have to sign it first.
Or stamp it, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's Mr. Ruby.
All right.
Let's get to the action, chat. Come on.
Chief, so
Whatever.
Chief, so I let them know, and they said basically that you're gonna have to take this to regional and get it done with them, I'll have to do this aspect.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Yes, sir. Yes, can I help you?
Yeah.
They gotta accept it. So any public office, you know what I'm saying, in the city, you can go do a FOIA request, and they have to accept it, and they have 3 days to turn it in and send it to the public information officer of the city. That's what they don't know. You know what I mean? So he's educating them.
So the way the public records work is you, by law, you can turn it in at the entity that you're requesting the information from. Now, I know there's a regional for every business. However, I don't have to, it's your guys' responsibility to forward that to your public information officer.
To forward this to the public information officer.
Yeah, it's a public records request.
Yeah, so she don't even know what the fuck going on right now. She getting educated on her own job by a citizen of the public. It's crazy.
You're wanting us to answer these questions?
Not you guys, your public information officer will.
Okay, and the public information, this is a Health and Human Services. Yes, it is for the public, but we cannot post this for clients.
You're not posting any.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You take this, you stamp receive it, you give me my copy back, and then you forward that to your PIO.
Yeah, you have to submit that in writing too. You have to submit it in writing.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, that's what we're told by
If you look at the law, it says you can do it in person. That's the actual law. It says in person. Doing it in writing, in terms of email, that's one way. Doing it by a letter is another way that they offer the person, and doing it by. Almost.
That's what a lot of people don't know. You can do it by email. You can do it by letter. They got an official like form that you can go down to the courthouse or whatever and get, you know what I'm saying? And actually, every public entity should have a FOIA request form that they might not have it handy, but they should be able to pull it up somewhere, somehow. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't, they can just get a scratch piece of paper and he can write whatever he needs to write, FOIA request, and he don't even have to put his name. He can just put, you know what I'm saying, good citizen, and give them an email, and they'll contact him when those materials is ready. Let's start there.
Definitely, yes. I always record public officials for transparency and accountability. So if I get a denial like this, I would take that recording and then I would take that to litigation. Yeah. So all you guys got to do, you don't answer this. You guys don't, right. All you do is forward it to your PIO. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's why I put my email. But see, I'm trying to give it a little cushion here, right? And not come back up here. So I actually put the email this time. Because I could just put no email and say, hey, I'll be here in 10 days to pick it up, because that's the law. But instead of doing that so it ain't too thick of an atmosphere of frustration, I like to know I'm just going to put the email and they can just email me.
We're just trying to get more confirmation on the legal side and our side.
Okay, yeah, now just for the record, all you guys are responsible for is to take it and forward it to your PIO. That's it. Not give me the information.
She not understanding that. She thinks she got to figure these questions out. And she like, how the fuck am I supposed to figure this shit out? All you have to do is take it, put it in the Xerox copy scan machine, figure out who your public information officer is, and forward it to the public information officer, and your job's done. She don't understand that.
Not try to figure it out, other than figure out what you're supposed to do with it, yes. No, but as far as looking for the records yourselves, no one here is supposed to look for those records, right?
So it's not like you're requesting?
Yeah, not right now. I'm not supposed to walk out here right now with records. No, that's not how it works. That just gets turned in, I get a copy.
She has no clue what's going on at all right now. She's lost in the sauce.
Copy of it, and then I leave, and then your PIO, every government, county, public, state, federal facility has a PIO. If it's food stamp office, they all have one.
PIO, Public Information Officer.
We're getting confirmation on that, right?
Okay, yeah.
So I won't take this until I get confirmation that I can accept it.
Okay.
What you mean?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll wait. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
He being nice too, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let her go ask her boss, you know what I'm saying, her master, if this is okay. But he already knows it's okay, but he got time. I got time today.
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
Appreciate you letting him explain that, because that probably would have been both. That probably would have been like 30 minutes of you trying to explain that. Because I'd have went back and forth. We could have been like,
It's not my job either.
yeah, right, yeah.
I'm just a report.
And you know, another part of this is, to be honest, another part of this is the things I'm doing, people don't even know that you can do. So it's also educating the employees, because if no one's ever done this, then they essentially don't know their job. And then, so if another person who comes in here and try to do the same thing, for whatever reason, maybe somebody fall and slip, and then they want to know all the employees that's on duty. If they ask an employee, they would say, well, we can't tell you. So what they would do is do a public records request and get all the information. You know?
Y'all heard that what he just said? So if somebody's family member come in there and they fall or some shit like that or whatever, and they asking for, hey, what's her name or whatever, so, and they ain't trying to give names up, okay, cool. You don't want to give your name up? I just FOIA request your name. I'll FOIA request everybody in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Your position, your payroll, your vacation. Yeah, all that. You know what I'm saying? How many times you been written up? All that.
So this, you know, it just situations in terms of rights that we have that people don't know about. You know.
Yeah. Earlier that day, we had a fire mock drill, curveball, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't take, I don't take whatever happens at work home.
That's good. Yesterday, I was going to do the FOIA request also, but once it was 5 o'clock, I already knew that since it was past time, if I would have asked for it, they'd have been closed. So you remember, I said I'll be back tomorrow to do a FOIA request. Yeah. You seen the video? Online?
No, sir.
Yeah. I posted it last night.
I'm pretty sure people probably got a kick out of me. So it's what it is and stuff like that. I don't have any anger, any grudges and stuff like that. I mean, I know you got a job to do and you're doing your job.
Right.
And we're all just trying to just go home.
Think about that, chat. He said, I know you got a job to do and you're just doing your job. That's a hell of a job to have. Like, for real. To wake up and go to the post office, go to the library, go to the fire department, go to the fucking health department, go to the fucking police station, and hold your camera up and just document the walls, and you know what I'm saying, just walk around with your phone up and knowing what you know up here though, you know what I'm saying, and if somebody engage you, boom, bingo, we got action, you know what I'm saying, and then boom, Man making money off of that. So he probably was able to, you know what I'm saying, quit his daytime job doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is his full-time job. Man probably wake up whatever time he want to wake up and go do him an audit or two a day. And that's his job. You know what I mean? And that's what life is now, and what life is becoming is content creation. You know what I'm saying? If you find a form of content creation that works and it's paying, man, sky's the limit. Real talk. Salute to you, TFA.
End of the day, and just live our lives and stuff. So.
Yeah. That police officer told me outside about, I guess, I think it was here, somebody barricaded themselves in here. It was a gentleman who was, he told me about it.
I was the one dealing with that. He just had some mental issues and stuff, and he was just talking about, he was just making employees nervous and stuff, and then I got called in. Once I got in there,
Some police officers would have took that commotion and arrested him, just for the disorderly. She come right there.
Hello.
Who called police? Yeah.
Here's the address for open records.
Address?
Yeah, that's where you submit that.
No, I'm just turning this in.
No. These staff members are so uneducated. They don't know what's going on. They just hear public information and they're like, oh, that doesn't go here. This is where you need to go. But no, you need to take this and you need to figure out where you need to send it. That's not my job. It's your job.
Here.
No, we don't take it, sir. It would have to be submitted there.
Well, you guys do is y'all forward this. I don't take it there. And that's an email. That's not even an address.
Yeah, that's what they gave me.
I'm not sure. I didn't call you guys.
Oh, wait, we can get it.
Okay.
Why is the police there, bro? Like, for real. Why did the police show up? And everything's been like kind of copacetic and cordial. Who the fuck called 12?
Well, I can't violate HIPAA. That's an employee issue. There should be no private information in public. Okay. And they already solved that issue. I was here yesterday, and they already told them that they can't trespass me. Neither can they escort me out.
Okay, because it's an office instruction. Okay, what?
Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the building with me right now. Y'all follow the Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow the Kick. Follow the Rumble. We live on all 4 platforms right now. Y'all see the social medias at the bottom. Y'all go follow me. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it.
What did you need to get done here, I guess?
Well, just to respond to what she said, like the officer told her yesterday, recording can't be a disruption because it's First Amendment protected activity. So recording can't be a
Yeah,
disruption.
they can record in that public building because he goes with health services and everything. So
This is not a private master building.
because with us, we don't, as far as we know, it's free access unless you guys decide to force or whatnot.
Right. It's request.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
sure, go ahead. And it's a freedom. It's kind of like falls under Freedom of Information Act, right? Okay. I turn them in person. I'm not new to what I'm doing. I do this when I go to dealing with government agencies. Okay. And the law states that you can email it, you can mail it, and you can turn it in. Okay. You can Google that yourself, and you can check that.
Well, if they're not willing to take it, you can't force them to take it. But if she's willing to provide you the email,
But if they're not willing to take it, say less.
you can just go ahead and send it over to them.
Well, what I'm gonna do is
We go to the next level.
what I'm gonna do is she's on a video recorded, refusing to take it. Who said not to take it?
That's who they told me to give it to.
Who's they?
The state. So, yeah.
Who's the state? Like who?
That's just, I have a, okay, yeah, no worries.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well.
Okay, no, basically that's it. They don't have to take it if they don't want to. You can't force them to take it. But if you want to submit it and they give you the option to do it, then do it that way.
There's also this thing called time, place, and manner. Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't.
Time, place, and manner is the public building during public hours. As long as it's open, I can be here. As long as I'm not causing disturbance. A disturbance defined in the penal code means unlawful activity.
Not just unlawful, but if they don't want you here, if you're making a...
When you start talking like that, boy, you know what I'm saying? They know, hey, they might know what he's talking about.
People feel uncomfortable with asking to leave, of course, right? So I don't know what the agenda is here right now, but if they already gave it to you, like they said, like we were telling you before, you can stay here, that's fine.
Right.
But I mean, just be careful with other people. I don't know what your intention is and everything. Make them feel uncomfortable. People who are just being cool with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you're purposely making them uncomfortable, or I don't know what you're trying to do right now.
Well, just since you're using vague terminology, I want to kind of expound on that in terms of.
Look at Buddy came around looking like Captain Superman. Three police officers for one man exercising a constitutionally protected activity. It's crazy, chat.
uncomfortable, that's not a law. No.
No, I understand.
Recording is going to make them uncomfortable already.
Okay, no, I understand that, but it's going to make everybody uncomfortable.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. What is your intention? Like, if they already gave you an answer, what is your intention to stay here, I guess?
Well, to complete my story. I'm doing a story. I'm an investigative journalist, so I still have a story to do. So I'm going to document the public area on my video and continue my story. I'm not going to be bothering nobody and going in restricted areas or authorized personnel, like that door right there has a key pin code. Anywhere that's restricted or employee personnel only, I'm not going to make efforts.
And I'm sure you're smart enough not to go towards the bathroom or anything.
Right.
I don't know if it's one single use or just
right. That's your First Amendment activity. Don't follow you in the bathroom.
Right. Yeah, no, you'd be surprised. You have some people that violate it. So, no, but do you mind providing us your information?
Yeah, I might.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a Fourth Amendment. No, I'm a constitutionalist, so that's a Fourth Amendment issue right there.
What happened yesterday? Because we weren't here yesterday.
Oh, I came in, same thing, but without this. I didn't get a chance to do this because I came in late. But this gentleman called the police yesterday. The police came out. The two officers came, had to call the sergeant, had to get further notice above him, and they told the two officers, we can't make him leave. Well, kind of like we just said. But he got that from his upper hand, you know. So we can't make him leave. It's a public building, and he's not breaking the law, and recording can't be a law broken, right? So they wound up letting him know that I was good to go, and that was it. Yeah.
But
that's all.
Do you plan on coming back, or is it just with this information that you're doing for your story?
Well, when it comes to no, once I finish my story, I pretty much wrap that up. Unless I have a reason to come back. Like when I got reasons to come back, then I'll come back.
No, just so that we know, so that way we can share it with our guys. So some of them might not be knowledgeable on it. So then that way I can share it with them.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
For like 12 years, so that's why I'm familiar with it.
You
might get somebody who's been here 2-3 years and they're not familiar with it. So I'd rather have them be informed, so then that way you don't have any issues in the future. So.
Okay, well, no, that's fine. No, this is county. I'm just frustrated. Yeah, so, when you're frustrated, you do that.
I mean, it was cool of them to at least give you this, because we do the same thing too with our job. If you want open records requests, we have to send it out and stuff. So we don't take it. We do accept it or whatever paperwork, but it just gets sent out anyways. So I think that's just what they're giving you. And like you said, you're well versed in it.
Yeah, people give you this when they don't want to do their job, because their job is to take this. Like, so I'm just responding.
You can't force them. It's up to them and their supervisor and the employees on that side.
Right.
So by all means, like you said, you can document it however you want. And if you want to, like how they were going through the chain of command.
I like this cop back here. She just chill and, you know what I'm saying? This cop, I mean, she's cool. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? She's very understanding. She just talk a lot. She's trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you heard her earlier. She said, were you trying, you in here, like, purposely trying to make people uncomfortable? I mean, like, what are you doing? Like, saying shit like that. I don't like her. I don't like that.
I'm sure they do the same thing.
Right. Now, by not taking it, it makes me be here longer then, because I got to do a longer story, though. So now I'm be here longer. So that's just, you know, but hey. If they're,
and I mean, they're going to close right now in 3. Then you guys close at 5 or you guys get? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll be back tomorrow, so they're going to take it again. So they can refuse it every day. It's a public building, and every time they refuse it, I'm just going, hey, I'm going to do a new story. So that's what it is. It's like a library. It's a public building, you know. Or
yeah. And we'll probably get called back.
Right, you know.
We'll reiterate the same thing.
Right. It'd be easier for them to just take it, but no, that's fine. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here tomorrow.
I'm here or no?
Yeah.
Like you said, if they reject it, I'll just be here the next day with another story, and that's another video, which means another check. Let's start there. I like the way you think, TFA. Yeah.
You're from Edinburgh or from the Valley?
I'm from the Valley.
Really?
Yes.
And you've been living here this whole time, or?
I've traveled. No,
really?
I moved from here, then moved back.
These people don't want to do their job. I'll just make more money. Let's start there.
No, yeah.
Oh, because I've never seen you. We've never had any complaints before, so it's like.
That's good, right?
No, but what is your name?
I'm not gonna give you. Oh,
what is the first name? I don't need it.
I'll give you what I'm known as.
What are you known as?
The Flash Audits.
The Flash, Sarah.
Sarah, nice to meet you, Sarah. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, what they're gonna try to do is convince you to find some way to make me leave. That's what they're gonna try to do.
Well, no, I mean you're allowed to be here until they close at 5.
Right.
But like you said, you're gonna come back tomorrow, and like you said, as long as you don't cause a disturbance or anything like that. But it doesn't force them to have to come out here. And
it doesn't. No, and it don't force them to call you guys either. You know, so I'm gonna come back tomorrow with the same request. Try to turn in. They refuse it. I'm just gonna sit here and do my story on the refusal and the operations of how things are done here from an employee conduct standpoint.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All you guys body cams on? Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be here every day, man. I'm gonna be here every day. But the difference is now, I'll be here tomorrow. Oh, at 8 o'clock. Well, when you guys open, it was 8 o'clock, yeah. So, you did good, though. You did good. No, but it's not easy just to take it and be like, you know what? I'm forward, because that's the job. But like I say, the purpose of me coming here every day now is to show repeat offensive. There's only one law for the whole state of Texas. So when people start doing things different, that's not law. That's called customs. They're doing it according to what they're used to. And that's another part of this, what I call audit, is to get people out of the habit of what they're used to do and get into the habit of doing your job. So it's kind of like it fixes that crinkle also. Yeah. But Be here tomorrow, man. I'll be here after that.
So, sir, unfortunately, it's already 5 o'clock, sir.
Oh, we're good to go. 5 o'clock, I bet. Hey,
Appreciate it.
no, appreciate you. That's why I asked you what time it was, like to know. Yeah. Be here at 8 o'clock, man. 8 o'clock. We have to, man.
Yeah, so if he really wanted to, and I've only seen it on one channel, and I don't remember what channel it was, but if he really wanted to, actually, I think I do know what his channel was. It was Kansas City Accountability. Shout out to Kansas City Accountability. Yeah. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I might be able to link with you, because we definitely, you know what I'm saying, within, you know what I'm saying, driving distance of each other, you know what I'm saying? But I think he was out in Rushville or Kirkville or one of those joints in Missouri or something like that. And it got to the point where he got arrested, I'm pretty sure, and it pissed him off, and he did a revisit or whatever, and then he was posting, like, every time, like, somebody came up on the camera that was working for the state, he had their name, their title, how much they made, all right there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, but I don't see TFA maybe doing that on this one, because, I mean, they ain't really, I don't see him really being, like, pissed off to the point where, like, you know what I'm saying, he feel violated, and then he has to go do that extra shit, because it is some extra work, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to give me trouble, I'm gonna give you trouble. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put your whole shit out there. You know what I'm saying? For the whole world to see.
They got the taxpayers' money to fix that in one day.
It's not the first time. I don't know why it keeps on malfunctioning. We usually get a gentleman that comes in within a day and fixes it.
Okay, it's probably this usage, man. Them things get used a lot, so.
You gotta put tape on the fucking door, holy.
Like tires. You can buy a brand new tire and get a pop the next day. Matter of fact, bro, you've been pretty reasonable, so ain't got nothing against you. Appreciate it. I'm gonna wait on the officers. Yeah. Tomorrow morning, man. I'll tell you what they're trying to figure out. They're discussing with the officers, trying to figure out how can they stop me from coming tomorrow. There's no way. The call over with?
Huh?
Is the call over with?
Yes, it sure is.
I need a CAD number.
A CAD number?
Yeah, case number.
Like a case number?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can give you the number.
When those private conversations take place, that's when I request a body count to see what that conversation is all about. Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't know. If y'all was in this situation and the police go and talk to them like behind closed doors or out of your, you know what I'm saying, vision and eyesight and hear sight, hey, y'all body cam footage on? Say less. And then when the shit's over and they all done, you ask for that cab number, that case number, you know what I'm saying? So you can go and put a FOIA request in. I am putting the FOIA request for the body cam footage of case number such and such on the day of date at the Human Health Service Department at such and such address in such and such city. Yeah, that's how easy it is, for real.
Across the United States. Yeah.
And it's the same thing, I think, I'm sure, like you're supposed to attend Attorney General and then get a copy.
Not all the time. It only goes to an Attorney General under certain situations.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I mean, and then you pick that up with our open under.
Right. Yeah. But I have had several. This case number? Okay. So were they trying to figure out a way to like question y'all in such a manner to where like, what can we do to stop him from continuing?
No, they just ask the same questions they asked in front of you.
Oh wow, that same questions in private? They thought they was gonna get different answers probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever I tell you, I tell them we don't think it's lawyer.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate y'all professionalism. You guys came out here just like the last two gentlemen from yesterday, you know.
Hopefully they were professional too.
Hey, if you watched it.
Yeah, they was professional for the most part, you know what I'm saying? She was kind of smart, alecky, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, could. B+.
No, they were. Only one law. They're just not following it, you know, so, and they don't have to, like you don't have to follow the law, but if you get caught breaking the law, you're accountable, right? Yeah. Right, it's just like that, you know, they don't have to follow it, but if they get caught breaking it, the member of the public has to push it, you know, and that's...
You have a channel, right?
Yeah, the Flash Audits. Yep. Yeah, bye. All right, Flash family. So you got mixed reactions right here, man. This police officers came out here. They did not make me leave. I showed up here about 4 I want to say about 4:30, I guess. Somewhere between 4:20 and 4:45. I showed up here in to this Texas Health and Human Services office to do a FOIA request and to exercise rights, which is to record in public. I was met with a little bit of resistance in terms of specific employees, trying to tell me I couldn't record. But one of the employees was not the security, right? Which is good. It wasn't the security. But a different lady in the back came out, and then one of the same ladies in the back came out also, right? So this was kind of like a mixed reaction video right here, I guess my overall point that I'm making is they failed. They definitely failed. They are now 2-time losers, and we'll be here tomorrow and see if they're going to be a 3-time loser, right? But tomorrow I will be back to do my FOIA request. They refused to accept their FOIA request the public records request on camera. They did refuse to accept it. And since they refused to accept it, this is the first day, because I didn't do it yesterday, right? So this is the first day that they refused to accept it. And we're going to do this a few more times to get a pattern of refusal. So there's absolutely no excuse. In the event that litigation becomes necessary, there'll be absolutely no excuse and justification. With that being said, Flash family, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, drop the comments, suggestions. I read every comment. I like to respond to all of them. And I'm not gonna lie, I even respond to the trolls and to the haters. And the reason why I respond to the haters is because they got a job to do. And that job is to watch the video. So as long as they hating,
watch the video and pay me, bitch.
They watching the video and I get to keep on responding to them. They can keep on coming back, baby. Keep on watching.
Yeah.
So they added.
That's what a lot of people don't know.
The algorithm, right? You watching, you helping us out. But man, this was an interesting video. Did I expect them to deny it? No, I really didn't, to be honest, because it was kind of quiet in such a way to where initially I felt like they was going to do anything they could to just get me out of there, right? But then when he came back with the paper the very, very first time, when he came back with that paper, I already knew they weren't going to accept it then. And so at that point, it was ball game. We was going to do what we had to do, time, place, and manner. For those who know, you know what I mean by that. We was going to do what we had to do. Now I got another story to conduct tomorrow, the 3rd day. I'll be back out here again with another attempted FOIA request. And I will also be here to exercise my rights and record in public. With that being said, Flash family, I don't do this for you. I don't do this for me. I do this for us. And together, we are a family, taking back and bringing back our rights. With that being said, Flash Audits, I'm out.
Yeah, shout out to Flash Audit. Shout out to TFA. Man, he don't play no games neither, because he goddamn went back the next day. You know what I'm saying? He ain't wait a week. He ain't wait a few days. He went back the next day. I'm standing on business. He said, I'll be back tomorrow. And here I am. And he going back the 3rd day. So y'all seen before I loaded the video up, he had 3rd visit on that motherfucker. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna do the reaction to the 3rd visit of the TFA audit, you know what I'm saying, at the Human Health Department, you know what I'm saying. I don't remember what city he's in, but shout out to TFA, shout out to the Flash Audits, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate the love you showed me today, bro. You know what I'm saying. You don't know how that made me feel. Pause. You know what I'm saying. I had the biggest smile on my face when I seen that comment, bro. You know what I'm saying. Cause man, I've been searching for something, and man, I appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying. Just small shit like that can make a motherfucker's day, can make a motherfucker's week, can make a motherfucker's year. You know what I'm saying. So support. You know what I'm saying. Like, comment, share, subscribe to TFA. Like, comment, share, subscribe to Educating America. Like, comment, share, subscribe to TTA. Like, comment, share, subscribe to my cousin Tune In Audits. Like, comment, share, subscribe to Kansas City Accountability. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody doing the Tune In Audits. Shout out to everybody doing the audits. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Shout out to Educating. I don't know if it's not educating, but it's something America. Auditing America. Shout out to Auditing America. That dude is funny. You know what I'm saying? And he's cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the auditors out there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be reacting to content, and I just want to show y'all love and show y'all support. You know what I'm saying? I have no ill will reacting to y'all content, cause you know y'all keep us going out here. The ones that see y'all and have the feeling and the feeling that we can do it. You know what I'm saying? And actually seeing y'all do it, seeing other black men do it, you know, gives us the courage and to get out there to try it. You know what I mean? So. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to TFA. Shout out to TTA. Shout out to Tune In Audit. Shout out to Kansas City Accountability. Shout out to Audit in America. And I just peeped out a new one a few days ago. I think it's EYL Audits. He's out of New York. EYL or EOY, one of them. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the motherfucking channel. Educating America. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be back with another one. When you thought it wasn't gonna be no another one. And we out.
My fellow Americans. My fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
EA Nation. It's in the game.